India's most influential news platform, the India Today Group, had a decisive role to play at the World Economic Forum, with Vice Chairperson and Executive Editor-in-Chief Kalli Purie first leading a conversation on India's growth story and then joining an elite panel of global journalists to discuss the challenges facing journalism, from government interference to trust and the impact of artificial intelligence.
What is the state of the fourth estate? It was in this high-stakes dialogue at the World Economic Forum that India's top news network also found a place. In a time of growing global disorder, as authority increasingly presses upon the fourth estate, how has the India Today Group navigated these challenging times?
The third estate, which is sort of not really wanting you to call out problems. They want more confirmation bias, which puts the media a little bit more on the back foot. Because if you're always serving your audience with a confirmation bias, how do you then go around doing the watchdog job that you need to do? Everyone always wants more. And I would obviously like even more freedom to do more things. But I think that we have to work within a cultural context. In the end, media are observers, and we are front row to history being made. We can't just go around giving our own opinions on things. There is space for that, obviously, and we have that, but that's a mix in the bigger plate.
Ms. Purie also touched upon how the India Today Group is ensuring that journalism still remains people-centric.
One of the things that we are working on, and I think that it's nascent and it has had a good impact, is go back to creating constructive, candid conversations. We've actually set up a whole unit just to do that, triple Cs, where you get people from different communities who don't agree with each other to talk to each other and take out the experts, the journalists, the politicians out of that conversation.
We in the media sometimes try to console ourselves by saying, well, trust in all institutions is going down, trust in Congress, trust in organized religion. Well, fine, but trust in the media not only should be high because we are in a trust business, but it has to be high because I don't think you could have a well-functioning democracy where there is pervasive mistrust about the organizations that seek to purvey core facts about the way in which we organize our societies and live our lives.
The discussion also focused on use of AI in news broadcast and how it can be a double-edged sword.
I think many of us researchers are really worried about. That is how AI can be self-reinforcing and feeding itself evidence that it's itself generated.
Ms. Purie too addressed both the promise and the perils of AI.
We've been using AI in our media business for the last 2.5 years. We do not use it for creating stories. We call it the AI sandwich, whereas there's human interference, or it starts with a human, may use a bit of AI in the work process, and it then ends with a human. So we have a news magazine. We've created almost 200 covers using AI.
As one of the world's most recognized news networks, the India Today Group has witnessed and led decades of change, transformation and innovation on full display at this Davos roundtable. Bureau Report, India Today.